So this is a quick tutorial on how you can use Blender to edit the image sequences you get from Disco Diffusion and turn them into videos. So you can get a video out of Disco Diffusion by default. When it finishes running under this create the video, it will create an MP4 file for you. But you don't have very much control over that, so I would highly recommend using a video editing software like Blender just to get a bit more control. So this isn't going to cover how to set up Disco Diffusion for animations. There's already lots of good content on that. And I'll put the link in the description from this video. But I do want to just show you a tip. So we've probably all had this issue before where we let our computer run overnight, running the animation frames, and it disconnects, or there's an error, or there's some issue. So you might think, oh no, I haven't got my video, I'm going to have to start again, all is lost, and I've just wasted 10 hours of my life. So actually you can basically salvage your video by using this tick box here. So if we go to our Google folder, we can see which was the last frame to render. And if we type that number in here, and we have the resume run feature, when we do the run again, it will pick up from where it left off. So this is really helpful when doing really long animations. So let's jump into how to get Blender working. So if you don't have a copy of Blender, just go to the Blender homepage, download yourself a copy, and open up your Blender file. So once we've got a Blender workspace open, you're going to want to go to a video editing workspace. So you can press this plus button at the top there, go to video editing, and open up a panel. To get your images in, press Shift A, image sequence, navigate to where your output files are in Disco Diffusion, and then open up your file. So you can see the run number here and the images. So I'm not going to go down to one, I'm just going to open up a few, but go to add image strip. And you can see here that the resolution isn't quite correct for the output file. So you can adjust it here in the output properties tab. So let's just change this X resolution. I think it has to be about 1350. And here you can basically scrub along your timeline. You can scroll in and out using your mouse and use these buttons to navigate to the end. So let's just make sure that we've got an end frame where we want. So we can see that's around 106. So we can set that here, or we can set it in this panel here. And so let's just go through some of the settings you're going to need to turn this into a video. So in this Outputs Properties tab, you can change the frame rate. So custom, you can slow it down to say 12. And then you're going to want to set where this file is going to be saved. So I've got one set up already, Disco Diffusion, test, press accept. And then you're going to want to change the file format. So at the moment it's PNG, image sequence. You're going to want to change that to FFmpeg. And then if you do have sound, so let's just get some sound in here. So if I press Shift A, sound, navigate to some downloaded music. So I'm using YouTube's audio library. You can see that this has now imported some sound. So in the output settings, just go to encoding, and go down to audio and set audio to MP3. So now we're ready to export our video. So we can go ahead and do that by going up here and pressing render animation. And you can see my computer is quite fast, so it was going through those frames. And then if we go to our output folder, we will be able to see our new video. So data, disco diffusion, test, and we've got this test. So yeah, that's a very quick overview. There's lots of editing you can do in Blender, and maybe I'll make a different video on that if people are interested. So yeah, thanks for watching.